Chongqing has been the forefront of China's propaganda push for the last, I'd say, year and a half, maybe longer. You know?
Yes.
Because you've always seen that, the cyberpunk city, and that stupid train going through the badly planned train going through the building, and everyone thinks it's amazing somehow. Stupidest thing ever. It's like no one's ever seen a tunnel or a train station.
Yeah.
Anyway, they love that train thing. They love the Hongyadong at night, which is that one area you always see like it's lit up at night. In the day, it's atrocious, but it's one of those things. And apparently now, you can get this attraction in Chongqing.
This is huge. Guys, you have to understand, in China, to do something like this is a death sentence.
Yes, you are actually.
You will die.
It's like, it's playing Russian roulette.
They will kill you.
It's playing Russian roulette like 100 times.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hoping
100 times. Yeah.
100 times and hoping to survive.
Yeah. So what happened was on August 29th, so this is today.
Yes.
Chongqing University City, Xijie Street, slogan version, video version here. So there's actually a video.
All right.
4 sets of anti-communist slogans playing in a loop. So actually, this is a video. You guys can see it here. Go ahead and play it.
Okay, I'll play it. So the first one says, without the Communist Party, there will be a new China. Freedom is not a gift. It must be seized back.
So I do want to explain that one real quick. There's a famous song called Without the Communist Party, there would be no new China.
没有共产党就没有新中国, which is...
没有共产党就没有新中国.
I actually think that's good because the new China sucks.
Yeah.
So, you know, as far as like political freedoms and so on is concerned. So it's true.
It's true.
The current new China wouldn't exist without the Communist Party of China. But the new China is not a good thing.
Yes, but they say without the Communist Party, there will be a new China.
Like a real new China.
Get rid of the Communist Party.
Yes.
Says freedom is not a gift, it must be seized back. This is mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's calling for like a revolution. And that's something that'll just get you off immediately. What's next? Rise up, people unwilling to be slaves. Rise up to resist and reclaim your rights. That's the national anthem, the first line.
起来不愿做奴隶的人们. It's a play on all these propaganda songs.
Yes.
So it says, rise up, people unwilling to be slaves.
Yes.
Right? Rise up and resist and reclaim your rights. What's the third one?
Third one is down with red fascism. Overthrow the Communist Party's tyranny. No lies, we want the truth. No slavery, we want freedom. Yes. Tyrannical Communist Party step down.
Yeah. That should be broken up. So there's 4 statements that keep going in a loop in Chongqing. This is in mainland China.
Yes.
Right. This is nuts. I don't want to harp on too much about how dangerous this is for the person that did it. We should honor the sacrifice of the person that did this.
Absolutely.
Because this is the sentiment of millions of people in China. Sometimes people get lost in the sauce and they say, oh, well, maybe they have Stockholm Syndrome or whatever. And yeah, a lot of people do. But millions of people in China are not dumb. They know what's happening.
You guys saw last week where we had that thing where there was like a satisfaction survey board where you can say not satisfactory or satisfactory. And if you hit the not satisfactory, nothing happened. But you hit satisfied and the number goes up. That's how surveys are done in China. On top of that, because you always hear the stats that, Chinese people, 95% of them approve of their government or something like that. If you live in a place like China and somebody comes and asks you, a stranger or a government official or a street sweeper, it doesn't matter. If they come up to you and they're like, are you happy with the Chinese Communist Party? You will 100% of the time say yes.
Of course.
Because you know that if you say no, you're potentially going to screw your life up.
Of course.
So, of course, the stats are going to be skewed. It's going to say, oh, yeah, everybody supports the government. And that's because they don't have a choice. They don't internally support the government, but they have to say they do.
Correct.
Right? And this is proof that that's not the case. And this took a lot of balls.
Yeah, this is crazy. And this is, like I said, what a lot of people think. You can just let this play out. This is what a lot of people think. Give a thumbs up, if anything, not for the like farmer, but for the guy that did this.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Click thumbs up for this guy.
Sure.
Hit 4,000. We'll hit 4K. We'll hit 4K eventually.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
For sure.
But yeah, this is
the breaking news because that actually just happened.
Just happened.
Like basically today.
Yeah.
Chinatown.
Yeah. You know Evergrande, the property, the biggest property developer.
The Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, so they were building a lot of the houses in China.
Yes.
And they were the real mover and shaker of China's real estate bubble. They actually delisted off of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
Yes.
Do you know how much debt they leave behind?
How much?
$300 billion. China relied on it as a too big to fail company.
Yes.
Well, turns out they failed.
Yes, but quietly.
Yeah, I mean, you got articles, obviously, but like, who's like hanging out at an Irish pub and they're like, hey, did you hear about Evergrande right now? Not
my
really.
problem is this is so emblematic of investment in China. So when you got people, whether it's a bank manager or if it's just a fly-by-night guy or an influencer saying that you should invest in China,
yes,
they shouldn't be saying that.
So this was complicit in all that.
Yeah, you should be looking at this and saying, this is why you don't invest in China. Because they propped this up. They made this too big to fail. Just like they keep saying the Chinese economy is always going to rise. It's not.
It's not.
It's failed. It's on the downturn. We see it by all the unpaid wages and stuff. This is such a massive indicator, and it should be such a warning sign. We shouldn't be allowing Chinese companies to list on the stock market here. We shouldn't be investing in them because they're all built on lies.
Yes. China has already peaked.
Yes.
And it peaked as a poor country. It didn't peak like Japan. Japan peaked. I'll admit it. Japan peaked.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it peaked as a rich, developed country that gets the coast.
Yes.
Right? America hasn't peaked. A lot of European countries have not peaked. A lot of developing countries have not peaked. China has peaked, like Japan, but it did it when it was poor.
Yes.
It's like very, very poor authoritarian version of Japan. It's done.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going any higher.
Nope.
You can look at this as an example. You are left with 1,300 unfinished projects. Not unfinished buildings.
Unfinished projects.
Each one of these projects is a mega city.
Yes.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They house millions of people, some of these things, right? So you're left with 1,300 of these unfinished across 280 big cities. Not little hole-in-the-wall cities. Yeah. Big cities. Hundreds of thousands of home buyers are still waiting for their apartments, which have never been built.
But they've already paid their deposits. They've been paying off the mortgage every month for years.
Times this by how many companies? I mean, this is just one.
Exactly.
Right. So this is turned into a massive thing. You can read more about it.
You've got a link to the article in the description. Good.
It's just a little view of
some of the unfinished buildings. Yeah,
that escalated to nowhere. Right. Yep. Again, it was too big to fail. Turns out, it can't fail. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. We have discovered that there was a microclimate of music that was only happening in Hong Kong. It's basically a sad anthem for Chinese people about getting rejected.
And this is actually one of the first songs I ever learned to sing.
Mine too. I love this.
It's a fan. Nobody would have a TV in their home. I'm just saying, there's so many cool birds.
These pigeons are so Chinese. It's Chinese culture, homing pigeons.